One thing Polk County has no shortage of are great artists, and one of the best events in Polk County to highlight all the great artists around the area is the Mid-Florida Mayfaire by the Lake. This is an annual event. It's huge. Here to talk to us today are two of the lovely Mayfairies, Brenda Friedman. Brenda is the coordinator, Mayfaire coordinator, and she is with the Polk Museum of Art. And Maya Beck is also one of the Mayfaire coordinators, also with the Polk Museum of Art. Ladies, thanks for coming on.
Thanks.
Thank you for having us.
Now, let's just kind of start out and tell people about the Museum of Art, because this is kind of one of the gems that are in the county. And of course, without the Museum of Art, Mayfaire probably wouldn't happen.
Well, the Polk Museum of Art is just, like you said, a gem in the community. They do education programs, they do summer camps, spring break camp is coming up next week, you know, lots of different art going on there. It's free most of the days of the week. It'll be free for Mayfaire weekend,
Right.
So that's nice. But Mayfaire is like, I think, the biggest fundraiser for the Polk Museum of Art, and it just brings a lot of people to the community and has, you know, fun day for art.
Now, Mayfaire has become an annual tradition around here. I mean, it's probably one of the biggest events in Lakeland. I mean, there are a few other big events in Lakeland, but Mayfaire is just, you go down there at Lake Morton and it's just packed every year. And it keeps growing. Tell me a little bit about what people can expect to find at Mayfaire by the Mid-Florida Mayfaire by the Lake.
Well, this is our 44th year. It's our 44th annual Mid-Florida Mayfaire by the Lake, and it is the second largest event in Polk County. Sun and Fun is the largest event in Polk County. And we will have an art festival on Saturday and Sunday, May 9th and 10th, from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. Down around the shores of Lake Morton. And then Mayfaire Saturday night, which is really awesome, another free event at Lake Mirror in downtown Lakeland. There's fireworks, a live band, street dance. The Lakeland Runners Club sponsors a 5K race that night. And just a lot of fun to bring your family out and enjoy downtown Lakeland. It
really has grown. A couple years ago, I think it was maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, you guys added the fireworks to it. Groups like the Runners Association have kind of teamed up and said, hey, this is a great time to do this. Talk about how the community has kind of gotten involved behind Mayfaire and made it what it is.
Well, it's Mother's Day weekend, so it's a big you know, event on people's calendars. They want to bring their moms, their families are in town. It just has become this destination where people come and they want to spend time together, and we have like local artists and we have local entertainers on the library lawn, and you know, people from Polk County schools are involved in entertaining on the library lawn. So I mean, families and different people from this area just love to come and just have a great time. So it's evolved in Lakeland Runners Club, like you said. They have brought in tons of people for the run, and the Mayfaire Saturday night just brings in people from all over just to have a great time together.
Now, one of the things that I know, I can't believe it's been a year since the last one already, because I'm thinking back and it seems like it just happened the other day, but one of the big complaints in years past has been, oh, it's just so hot. You know, it's May in Florida and it is hot. But you guys have done some really great stuff to help out the visitors. Tell us about that.
Well, it's called Baked by the Lake for a reason. It's, you know, May in Central Florida, so it can get hot. We have Mayfairies now that will drive people to and from parking and throughout the show. They circle the entire of Lake Morton Drive, so if you get to one side of the show and need to get back to your car, you can ride on the Mayfairies. That was one of the greatest things.
My wife and I said, because I watched the show last year when you guys came in, and I remember you talking about, you know, having the trolleys or whatever you want to call it, and I said, let's go over there. This is going to be so easy. We went right up to Florida Southern College, parked in their parking lot, walked across the street, hopped on, and you know, in 4 minutes we were down there by the lake. Didn't have to walk in the heat or anything like that, or fight with parking. What a terrific idea!
And it's all free.
Yeah.
You know, the shuttles are free, the parking is free, the show itself is free. It's just a great time to bring out your family and enjoy the day.
If you want, though, I know, you know, there's little tip jars and all that stuff. That actually goes toward the Polk Museum of Art, right?
Absolutely. All of the benefits for Mayfaire go to support the Polk Museum of Art.
And there was another thing that I found interesting was the misting tents or whatever. Tell me about that.
Well, we're not having an AC tent this year, but we do have 4 misters that go on both all day
lovely.
Saturday
when
and
you're
Sunday.
walking through there and then all of a sudden it's, oh, this is great.
Yeah. And there's lots of food and beverages, so you can find something to cool yourself off.
Yeah. Definitely come around lunchtime hungry because there's a lot of great opportunities for some food.
Right, and this year we actually have a new food vendor, a concessionaire, who's planning on bringing in a good variety of all sorts of things. I'm sure there will still be some of the mainstays that people enjoy, but I think there will be a little bit more variety.
Yeah. Now, let's talk about, you know, because you guys have stretched this out to be really an all-day event. It kind of started out as just kind of a midday kind of thing.
It's an all-weekend event.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. Let's kind of go into some detail of what's going to be happening during the days. I know that you briefly kind of brushed over it, but let's talk a little bit more in detail. Fridays, or is it Friday?
No, it's Saturday and
Sunday.
Sunday.
Saturdays is when it starts.
It starts at 9 o'clock in the morning. There are artists who are set up in their own individual tents around Lake Morton. And so we have all of the different artists showing their work, and then we have entertainers on the library lawn.
What kinds of artwork do you see come in mostly? I mean, is it kind of mixed?
It is. We have glass and drawing and graphics and all sorts of painting and mixed media. One thing that we do have is jewelers who do really, really well at Mayfaire because it's Mother's Day weekend. And it's a competitive process for artists to get in. And this year, the jewelry category happened to be particularly competitive, and less than, what was it, 25% of the jewelers who applied to Mayfaire actually got in. So there's all sorts of artwork and something for everyone to enjoy.
Now, are these all local artists, or are they coming in from all over the place?
They come in from all over. It's a lot of Florida artists, but we do have probably 25% that are from all over the country.
We have such a great pool of artists that are even right here in the county. I mean, it just amazes me every time there's an art event. It's just like, oh, there's a new amazing artist right there.
Yeah, and this year we have a lot of new artists, so that's always exciting.
Yes. That's great. Yeah. Now, as Saturday rolls on, we've got some of the evening events that you mentioned.
Right. That's down around Lake Muir in downtown Lakeland on the promenade.
Is that the promenade? Yeah.
And the band is Empire. And
they're from Orlando.
They're awesome. They're really great. They were here last year.
Yeah.
And we just really had a lot of good feedback, and so they're coming back again this year. Fireworks are at 9 o'clock, well, assuming that the fire chief says it's okay for them to go off at 9. And then the 5K race starts at 7, I believe it is, 7 o'clock. And so people just come out and bring a blanket and enjoy the food vendors. We will have beer and wine and soft drinks available. We also didn't mention the children's area that we have that's free, and children can come and produce their own artwork.
Now, is that right there around Lake Morton?
It is in the parking lot of the museum, which is right there at Lake Morton. And it's all free. There are bouncy houses and things like that children can enjoy for a nominal fee, but all of the artwork that the children can do is free.
Okay, so Saturday, tons of stuff going on. Then it rolls into Sunday. What do we have to look forward to on Sunday?
Same thing.
Sunday is just the more artists, more entertainment on the library lawn. There's a couple bands. We have like full, rock bands this year. One is Glass House Point, and there's another one on the Avenue. And I'm not sure if they were Saturday or Sunday, but lots of entertainment. And then the award ceremony is on Sunday, which the artists get their award money. So it's very exciting for them.
That's awesome. It sounds like it's going to be a terrific event. I mean, it doesn't sound like it. I know it is.
Yeah,
It's been
it'll be
terrific every time I've gone. How many years did you say it was going on? What?
This is our 44th annual.
44th annual.
And 10 years of our running it, so, or
Now, of
coordinating
course,
it.
Of course, putting this on, it's a huge fundraiser for the museum, but it couldn't be done without your namesake sponsor.
Absolutely not. We couldn't do it without Mid-Florida. They have just been incredible. You mentioned the Misters. That's one thing that Mid-Florida brings to Mayfair every year. And we also have Frost, Vandenboom. They have been with us over 30 years now, I think it is.
Wow.
Canon Automotive, they're a big sponsor for us. And who am I leaving out? We have our cheat sheet.
I
We
know,
could look.
I can't remember.
Go ahead.
Go
ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. We want to make sure we
Okay.
get your sponsors in there.
That's true. Visit Central Florida
Ah, yes.
and Southern Homes. Those are great sponsors for us.
Excellent organizations that are always helping out our
Absolutely.
community. And of course, volunteers. There's people everywhere for this stuff. You had mentioned the folks driving the carts and everything. Talk about your volunteer base.
We have I think 300, one year we counted, it's about 350 volunteers over the
Wow.
weekend that
Yes.
come and help. And a lot of them call us and say, when can I help again? What can I do?
And it's not too late for people to help out.
No,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
We still have plenty of things to do. So
How do volunteers get in touch with you?
they contact us at email, which is mayfair@polkmuseumofart.org.
Okay.
And we'll be happy to help, get you something done.
That's
That's
great.
fun.
Now, obviously, it's way too late for any artist to apply,
Yes.
but it's never too early to start looking at next year. What's the process of an artist to get into a great event like this?
Well, we have an online application process. It's called zapplication.org, and artists go there and search us. Our application for 2016 should be available in mid-October. Generally, it's about mid-October the year before. And then the deadline is always March 1st. So March 2nd, don't call us and say, oh, I missed the deadline. But that's how they apply, and all the information is there. And if they have any questions, they can email us at mayfair@polkmuseumofart.org.
Well, that's great. Thank you, ladies, so much for coming on and sharing this great event with us.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
That's Mid-Florida Mayfair by the Lake. What a terrific event. Been going on for so long, and they have downright perfected this thing. You go down there's tons of stuff going on, all kinds of artists, different media. You can't miss it. It's Mother's Day. You go down there, buy your mom some jewelry, buy her some art. You can't lose. It's going to be on May 9th and 10th. It'll be starting at 9 o'clock on Saturday, May 9th. For more information, you can contact them at their website, polkmuseumofart.org/Mayfair, or you can call them at 863-688-7743. And if you're on Facebook, go ahead and give them a look there at facebook.com/Mayfair by the Lake.